Hello everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and see how this particular phone holds up in the middle part of 2024. Now, this phone has been out for just a little bit of time now, so it hasn't even been a full year yet. And the thing I'll definitely tell you is I like and love the Galaxy S24 Ultra. I think this is a very good phone, and I think it's a solid device in so many different ways. It's not a perfect phone, and I definitely do think there's lots of things that are going on with this phone that may not be perfect, but it's still a very good phone that I recommend the average person to go ahead and buy without a doubt. So if you want to pick it up, links are still down in the description. You can get them from there, and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of the Galaxy S24 Ultra, the big thing to keep in mind is the body of this thing is still very, very good. You're still maintaining that 6.8-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED display, 1440p, 120Hz sensor or 120Hz panel as well, and it's a very good panel. Flat panel, hole punch display. As I stated before, there's just not that many things to complain about with this particular phone, and I definitely do think if I'm going through and purchasing a phone, this is a very, very good option. I do think Samsung, for the most part, did a really good job with these particular phones in general, and I think that's a really nice thing going on for this device. So without a doubt, definitely with the exterior, gets a thumbs up for me, and it is a very, very good thing for sure. Now on top of that, another big thing is that with this particular phone, you're kind of getting like flat sides, but not really. So that's another interesting thing going on for this particular phone, the fact that it's not like the most outdated type of device when it comes down to it. And this thing, for the next many years, is still going to be very good. And that's the thing I love about this phone, is that you're not going to be running into too many problems when it comes down to the whole entire exterior of this particular device. And this in and of itself is something I really like about this particular phone. So from that side, that's another really cool thing that I love about this phone too. On top of that, on the back side, you're still maintaining that frosted, glass back, very good camera setup. Still everything is, holding up very well on this phone. And you're getting that stylus on this phone too, which is another really cool thing. And overall, the outside of this phone holds up very well. And that's something I like a lot about this particular phone. Like I said before, if I'm going through buying a phone, this thing holds up very well from that particular side. And it definitely is something that I like a lot about this particular phone too. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. From the software side, this phone is still supported with software. Again, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's still going to be one of those phones that's going to be here for many years to come. And I do feel like if I'm buying a phone, I definitely do like the way this phone holds up from that particular perspective, because it is going to be a very good performing phone and a very well built phone for the most part as well. So that in and of itself is another very nice thing going on for this particular device too when it comes down to it. Now on top of that, another big thing going on for the Galaxy S24 Ultra is the performance. And this phone's performance is still going to be very good for the most part, really no matter what you're going to throw at it. The thing I like a lot about the Galaxy S24 Ultra is that these particular phones from the performance side hold up very well. And that's something I actually like a lot about these types of phones. I mean, this thing is giving you the greatest chipset right now with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And it's also basically giving you the most amount of RAM that you need inside of a phone almost. And that kind of stuff is very cool. Like if I'm going through and buying a certain device, I like the fact that this phone kind of holds up from that particular perspective, and it's not going to be, a bad performing phone by any means from that side either. So this is another really cool thing that I like about this phone too, and if I'm going through and buying a phone, I like this phone a lot because of that. So there really isn't anything to complain about this phone. I still think this device holds up so well in basically in an unlimited amount of ways, and I do think, as I mentioned before, if I'm going through and buying a phone, this thing from that particular perspective holds up very well, and I love this phone a lot because of that. So overall, what I'll definitely tell you is I love the S24 Ultra. I still think it's completely worth buying, and it is a very solid and a good phone to buy for sure. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.